Hey guys, welcome back to the Simple Ground Homestead. I am here because the mushrooms are growing. I'm really excited. I'm going to take you back over here and to show you how things are going back here. And I think it's about time to restack everything too. So anyway, as you can tell, this has been pretty exciting. The weather has changed. We're back into the rainy season. Things are wet again, so I've been watching. And some of them have been showing signs for the last couple of days, but it's time. It's kind of the now or never moment. And I'll show you kind of what I have so far here. So this stack is the blue oyster mushrooms. And as you can tell on the ends, they have tons of mycelial growth. And it is just exploding in there. And then on this particular one, here they are, just little teeny tiny, the first blue oysters. Oh, cat in the way. Watch out, kitty cat. If I can get my camera to focus here. Oh. Here's another little tiny guy. This is a little curious to me. There's a bunch of stuff growing here, but it looks like a different fungus. It's a different mushroom. So I've got something a little different growing out of this one than what should be growing. So I guess I'll have to watch that. But there's a bunch of little blue oysters trying to poke through. I'll have to watch it close. These are some of the more exotic mushrooms that I'm trying. These are turkey tail growing through here, and that's the only one that's really showing its colors. So we'll see how that all grows. And the shiitake mushrooms, they have the mycelia coming through, but last few times I've checked, they're a little bit behind the blue oyster, but I'm still going to get those stacked up because it's time. So I'm really excited. A lot of these were supposed to take 6 to 12 months, and they look like they're going to be at the 6-month range, and we're going to be seeing fruiting bodies. We're going to be seeing these mushrooms growing, and I'm so excited. I'm going to get them all stacked up so they have room to grow, and they don't get all crowded out by the other logs and stuff. And maybe I'll be harvesting a few times this winter. So, pretty excited. It's funny because we're on the topic of mushrooms, but out here working on all of this, I happened to look down and spy this cool mushroom. I don't know what it is, so I'm not going to identify it, but it's cool, so I'll show it to you. Doesn't that look really cool? There's another bunch of it hiding right here. I noticed some over here too. Oops. It's a pretty cool little mushroom. different kind of growth habit, and there's so many out here. I have a lot to learn, and that's one of the hopes of this coming winter and so on, is I'm going to try to establish some trails through my property here, get an idea of what grows where, and start my education, so to speak. If I can get to know mushrooms with a certain amount of confidence, I might be able to help supply the market here with some of the native mushrooms, and as well as some of the ones that I can grow myself, So that's pretty exciting. It's one of the hopes that I have, to connect a little bit more with the earth, get to know some more of the names of her secrets, I guess. Be able to recognize and identify some of these things: plants, mushrooms, trees, other things. So anyway, I have everything up in a stack. It's looking pretty good. I put the turkey tail here close by. I have Miyataki mushrooms, I think, and another one that I have to remember, but I don't remember right now. I'll have to check my notes. And then the closer stack is the blue oyster, and the farthest stack is the shiitake mushrooms. So I've stacked them up like this so that they'll be easier to see and harvest. If I have this right, it'll make it easier for the mushrooms to have space to grow, and grow really good sized mushrooms that aren't squished or deformed. And this is all what I could gather, what I could glean. There's so many different ways to stack these, and you know, everything from planting them like posts in the dirt, to just laying them on the ground, to stacking them like this, or putting them in a teepee, or other types of things like that. I'm learning, so this is the way that I decided to stack them this batch, and you know, if this goes well, I'll do it again, and if not, maybe a different way next time. So excited. I'm expecting to see some of these mushrooms in the next few days, and I guess this is a time to mention whether or not I make another video about it. I'm sure I will at some point. Will you see it in the next few days? It depends on how my schedule works. But if you follow me on Instagram, I'm certain there's a link in the description. I'll be posting pictures of any fun mushrooms that we find. So that's another way to follow along with what's going on. Of course, Patreon, I try to post some of that stuff on Patreon as well. So as you guys know, videos don't always come out as frequently as I would like to see them, and definitely not as often as most of you would like to see them, but I'll do my best at posting pictures and updates and so on. I'm really excited about these mushrooms, if you can't tell. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of this journey on Simple Ground, and thanks for all your support, all your kind words. They mean a lot to me, and honestly, it's the big reason why I keep going. So by keeping going, I mean keeping posting these videos online. I really respect all of you. I'm really encouraged by all of your words, and thank you so much.